So the question is, do you guys remember when I was a younger child and we were at the church that we used to go to and I cut my eye open?
Oh, of course. I remember.
Where were we?
At the Santa Rosa de Lima.
And
And
what
Mijo
happened?
was running around and he was running around outside and his little forehead hit the edge of the table where there was food and he just gushed out with blood
Like a pendejo.
everywhere.
And quite literally too, right? I was
Yes,
dripping a lot
yes,
of blood.
yes. We were taking you to the ER and
Then
Angel thought you were gonna
the priest
die
had to pick him up on his brazos.
and put him in the truck.
So yeah, I used to be religious, I used to be Catholic, and that's not something I've talked about on this channel, so here you go. This was a long time ago, this was like 1st or 2nd grade, and it was one of the scariest moments of my life, or one of the scariest days of my life. I thought that I would go to the actual place that this happened so that I can give you guys some visual context. Okay, so, wow, the irony, I'm about to take you to a place where I almost died, and this place is a church. Okay, let's go. Alright, well, this was not what I expected. This is completely different from when I was a kid. Basically, when I used to come here, I cut my eye open, and it happened right here. When I was in 2nd grade, there was a parking lot over here and not right here, and there was railings, and railings were used to separate the cars. They were distanced apart, like the parking lot here. And well, like any parking lot for that matter. But these were metal railings, and I think there was like a get-together, like a party or something like that for people that, for the kids that completed their first Holy Communion, I think. I'm not really too sure about that. That's kind of how I remember it, but this place is completely different. It looks like a decent structure. I think this shed in front of me, or this building shed, did I just say building shed? I don't know if that's a thing. But I think that was the only thing that was here. And all of this landscape was not here. This is definitely new as well. So I was right, this is the building that we used as the church when I was coming here, and it's all coming back to me now, like the memories and like the times that I would come here almost every week. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's locked. I don't know if there's an alarm or not. I don't want to try it. Here, maybe this will help. Basically how this happened was, at that get-together party thing, I was playing tag with my brother while the priest was giving a presentation of some sort, or a speech. As my brother and I were playing tag, he was going around the railings to try and get away from me, and I thought that it would be smart to run underneath these railings while ducking my head in order to avoid, cutting my neck off, cutting my head off, that's what I meant to say. And, well, once again, the irony, that's almost exactly what happened. Okay, so I'll get a close-up of the scar and whatnot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the scar is right here. It kind of got covered up by the part of my eyebrow that grew in right there. Basically, these were like metal railings that were kind of like this, and they cut off at each end like that. And that was about 1 inch wide for each side of it, and it was facing a certain angle to where it would be sharp on one end, so you could easily like walk into that and feel like the sharpness from that side of the metal. I see my brother turn around the parking lot. I'm like tracking him with my eyes. I'm tracking his every move, his speed, everything, and I'm trying to time this perfectly so that when I cut through the parking lot I can meet him at like a point, you know? I start running and ducking underneath these railings. I get comfortable with it because I have good timing with my eyes open. So I close my eyes, and all I have for a reference of saving my life right now is my muscle memory that I built up 5 seconds ago. I make it past 5 to 8 of these railings unscathed. I haven't yet run into this railing, and then it happens. Everything goes black. I don't remember hitting the railing or being knocked out, but I was. And apparently I was knocked out for anywhere from 30 seconds to a whole minute. And the way people found out was, I guess, it was such a hard hit to the railing that I literally like made a sound of two pieces of metal clashing together with my skull. My brother heard that, let my mom know, and she ran over as fast as she could. She then brought over one of her friends or cousins or something like that. I don't really remember. But she was asking, is he okay? Is he okay? What do you see? What do you see? And well, the response that she got was, Rose, you need to take him to the hospital. There's a lot of blood. So in the intense moments, she had called the priest over to take over for the moral support, I guess. I was being carried around by him because I was pretty much unconscious and didn't really know what was going on. Besides, I knew I was going to go to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, I found out that the cut that I had gotten from that railing was about that deep. Now if you think about that in terms of anatomy, if I would have just gone a little bit faster, or if I would have put a little bit more weight into that, I could have very well have cracked my skull open and gotten a hemorrhage or trauma that was much more graphic. Okay, I'll end this story off here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My content are kind of in the form of vlogs, and they are for anyone who thinks that they cannot do something. I'm here to show you that you can do this. I'm pursuing my dream, and I want that to encourage you to pursue what you want in life. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe for more of my content. And with that being said, I will see you guys on Friday. Yeah, alright. Bye guys.